I'm Brian Anderson. Along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
And Gobert with a block. Markkanen with it, picked up by Tatum, and that one's good. Markkanen. A couple of rivals going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
Now Los Angeles with it. Tatum pulls it in. Outside, Alexander Walker. That's tipped. Pass to Cousins. Back to Tatum. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Outside, Williams. To the paint. Back comes Houston in transition. Pass to Cousins. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Nifty move. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet them.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Anthony. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game now.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Arenas. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Pass to Gobert. Now Williams, covered by Alexander Walker. Now Gobert. Ball stolen. Here we go. Tatum, good. Tatum's got 5 points.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Left side, Williams. From outside, off the mark. And Houston has possession. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Tatum's shot is good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's White. He's scoreless. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former comparing him to Dirk. Lori said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside, Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Here's Tatum. Some solid defense from Williams.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Lets it fly. Again, the miss by Williams.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
White looking it over. Pass to Gobert. Back to Williams. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Sasser outside. Cousins gets the bucket.
Cousins plays inside with an attitude that says, you want to stop me? Give me your best shot.
Here's Arenas. Sasser left side. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 8. Down low. Here's Kamare. Out to Anthony. Westbrook right side. Drives to the hoop. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Tatum with a steal. Up top, Cousins. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Tell you what, the defender didn't look like he was ready to see Cousins go to work off the dribble there.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the contest. And the free throw, no good. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called. Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Thompson outside. For 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Garland. And they're pushing it up. Here's Sasser. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Up top, Valanciunas. Outside Joe. Cuts off the pass. Up ahead. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got his first 2 points.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
Outside Garland. He drops it from range. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes. Oh! Power it home!
Oh, wow! Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Right side Joe. Back to Westbrook. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Kennard. And he buries his first look.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. The Rockets lead by 17. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Kennard outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Kennard's got his second basket on the night.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. And just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one drops.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Pass to Valanciunas. Rockets with a rebound. Kennard left side. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Houston Rockets up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Williams misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Drills it from deep.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Pass to Williams. Here's Ginobili. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Cousins. Wiggins on the attack. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Boy, I'm puzzled, baffled, confused. How does such an elite finisher not throw that one down? Scratching my head, shaking it too.
Markkanen sets a screen. Van Vliet right side. Pass to Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. "90 seconds into the second half now. And Cousins throws it down.
That's not too difficult for DeMarcus Cousins now. I like that he doesn't settle for the layup there. Instead, throws it down.
Well, they get one to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
And how about the Fred VanVleet story? From undrafted to all-star and NBA champion.
It's one of the remarkable journeys in the history of the league. There are a number of guys that have gone undrafted and ended up being all-stars and champions, but you think about it, one of the things they have in common in my mind, B.A., is a real understanding of who they are and what it's going to take to be successful. And then the willingness to put in the work and not be distracted by naysayers or the glamour of being a pro. They've got a real anchoring as to who they are and what their business is about, and then they maximize their ability. That's Fred VanVleet in a nutshell.
Wiggins outside. That one falls. Wiggins has got his first points of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Markkanen sets a screen. Takes the 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
2 minutes.
Pass to Cousins.
2 minutes.
Over Gobert. Cousins can't hit.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 15.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. This one falls for him. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, B.A., and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Here's Ginobili. Right side, Williams. Over Garland. It's hauled in by Houston.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Arenas. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
"40 seconds left in the third. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here comes the break. And the basket by VanVleet. VanVleet's got his first points of the night.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
To the left side wing. Garland for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 21.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan. Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Here's Williams. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Houston Rockets ending the quarter with a
58.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Garland with the ball for the Rockets. Pass to Thompson. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Pass to Tatum. From outside the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Williams from long range. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Rockets lead by 22. Here's Cousins. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul.
Check this out. That's only their second turnover tonight. They've kept great control of the rock.
Holding on to the ball and holding on to this lead.
Tatum brings a double team. Back to White. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Tatum, good.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Garland comes with the double team. White on the wing. And here is Williams. The kick out to White. Fires the three. Markkanen misses. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times. You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Here's Garland. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright future. Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 28.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Here's Garland. Valanciunas with a rebound. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Williams into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Right side Garland. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Clippers trail by 21. Outside White. The kick out to Williams. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Williams has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Left side, Alexander Walker. On the wing, Tatum. Spins. Clock at 6. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. And Houston making a change here. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Wiggins outside. And there's a 3-second violation.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Rockets.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Here's Arenas. "34 seconds left in the final quarter. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. And the Rockets lead by 19.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Got a piece of it. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one.
For sure. For you, I make them cry for you. I can't get tired of you, desire you. I would follow you if there was 5 of you, no lie to you. For you, it's like I'm 5 of you. For me, for you, now I need a shot of you. Time with you, I do what I gotta do. I just wanna vibe with you, would die for you. Put them to the side for you. I ain't gotta hide from you. Then I make you. Had you out your body. G6 Scotty. The way you got it. Like Hibachi. Blast on Rocket. I can't pass on Stockton. Malone, come home, I was wrong, baby, I was smiling. Blowing up your phone, what you want, when you rap, baby, know I'm starting. You don't be alone, I'd rather you do that than be outside. I ain't trying to troll, but I'm grown, so what's going on, just be honest. What's with all the awkward silence? You got another